The rate of cell division is determined by the type of cell and by other factors. So some cells in your body won't ever divide again. Your nerve cells don't regenerate and your muscle cells don't divide. But your skin cells and your digestive tract cells have to divide very frequently. So, in general, cells must be in contact with a solid surface in order to divide. This is called anchorage dependence. If the cell is not in contact with a solid surface, it won't divide. That is, if it's a normal cell. Cells also exhibit density-dependent inhibition. And this just means if they get too crowded, they'll stop dividing. So a normal cell will stop dividing after they form a single unbroken layer on the bottom of a petri dish. And normal cells are dependent on growth factors, or they won't divide. So let's look again at our cell cycle. This time we've got a few more things to look at. We've got a control system here in the middle. And this control system is a set of molecules that trigger and coordinate key events in the cell cycle. It can receive messages from outside the cell and use intercellular signals to influence cell division. So this is our control system as it goes around. If it hits a checkpoint, those are critical points. And we've got actually 3 of them in our diagram. We have a G1 checkpoint, a G2 checkpoint, and an M checkpoint. The G1 checkpoint is the most important. If the go signal never arrives there, the cell will become a G0, and it stays forever in G0 phase and doesn't ever divide again. So the reason we are mentioning this is that when things go wrong, we can end up with cancer. Cancer cells exhibit out-of-control growth, and they produce malignant tumors. So a tumor is a mass of abnormally growing and dividing cells in otherwise normal tissues. There are 2 types of tumors. There are benign tumors, and benign tumors don't spread or metastasize. They stay where they are. And in general, they don't hurt you. They don't cause a problem as long as they're not, say, in your brain where they squeeze out other tissues. It's very common for dogs to have benign tumors underneath their skin, and the vets don't even bother to remove them. The other kind of tumor, though, is the malignant kind. And malignant tumors spread into neighboring tissues, not issues, but tissues, and invade other parts of the body. These tumors can spread or metastasize from their original site. Cancer cells are immortal. They continue to divide basically forever. A normal cell will only divide 20 to 50 times. And cancer cells also don't require growth factors, or sometimes cancer cells will make their own growth factors.